Hello everybody, my name is jfavignano, and today we're looking at the SKRS shifter by csio Technologies. What it does is it makes a shifter on your G27, your TH8, whatever, your Fanatec, and it turns it into a Eaton Fuller 18-speed style shifter. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Here it is right here. You can see the difference right there. You got a paddle switch in the front, the bottom. You got the side-to-side switch. Very cool stuff. Before we show it in game, we are just going to remove this one and put it on there. It's very, very simple to do. On their website, they actually show you. I've done this enough to where I can just actually pop it off with my nail like that and then throw it to the side. And where's it at? There's the screwdriver. Screwdriver goes in here. And it's not connected to anything electrical there. So, yes, it's powered on, but I like to live my life dangerously. So we're going to go ahead and unscrew that guy. He comes right off like that. Very simple stuff. I mean, there's not too much to this, to be honest. Very, very pleased with the length of the USB cable that csio gave us. It is really long. It's perfect for, you know, if you have a machine that's a little further away than other ones. So it doesn't have a detent or anything. You just kind of pop it on there and make sure it's nice and straight. And then it comes with a supplied Allen wrench. And we come over here to the front and we can start tightening it. Doesn't need to be really tight or anything like that. Just about like right there is good. You don't want to over torque it or anything like that. No need. And it really does change the way the shifter feels. The best way I can explain it is all of the weight on top makes it very, very light for you to go from you know, gear to gear to gear to gear. Very, very smooth indeed. So I think if you're going to be in the kind of advanced transmission and stuff, 18 speed and ATS, and you're using floating gears, it's going to be a lot easier to float them because it doesn't seem like you have to push too hard to get in detents. It's very, very nice, solid, fluid motions. The paddle shifter is very thick. Very nice feeling, satisfying. The side one is a lot lighter than this one, but it does the job. You know, that's going from high to low, and this one is your splitter. So, very cool stuff. Let's hop up in. Let's head into the game and check it out in action. Okay, so we're up in the truck right now, and we're gonna go ahead and fire it up, and I will show you how this whole thing works. We're gonna release our parking brake there. And we're ready to start going. So if we go in here, there's R1L. So obviously we would have gone to 1L there. And this would put us in 1H. That's 1 low there. And this is split us. So if we go here in neutral, we split it up. Look, there's 5L. See how that works? Yes, we'll put the shifter back down. And let's start rolling. Let's make sure all of our pedals are working all right. We're just going to drive around a little bit, give you a nice view. No track IR right now. No need for it. We're here in Denver. Wow, there's a truck right there. There's a truck right there, Jeff. I just want to show you guys how this, you know, this shifter works. There's 2L. So we're bobtailing, so we don't need to really worry about using the H's, but I will show you just because right here. All right, so we come up to the red light here, right in the middle, and you can see how nice and floaty it is in the middle. I really, really like that. It doesn't seem like I'm having to push too hard. So here we go. We go 1L up to 1500, like this. There's 1H. Hit the button. There's 2 low. 2H. Hit the button. You gotta always slide it back and then go into third. See how that works? Oh, wrong button. I'm still getting used to it. So 3H. Button back into 4L. And hit the button. There's 4H. Now we go into splitter. So now we can split up and then go up into... Oh, hit the button, 5L. 5H. So it's a lot more intuitive to how you would really drive this truck. And then when we come back into neutral, we go into the 6L there. And I slid the, you know, the side switch back when I did that. So there's 6L. Hit the button forward, there's 6H. So going down is just opposite. So there's 6L. Hit the button forward up to the 5H. 5 low, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty much how it works. I'm very, very, very pleased with it so far. I think that you guys are really going to love this, especially if you're into American Truck Simulator and you know, this is something you got to have. Pros and cons. I'm just gonna say all the pros pretty much because I haven't found too many things I do not like about this so far. It didn't come with the medallion that goes on top. Those are customizable. You can get your own, you know, logo if you want. You can kind of just do any kind of design on top. But I went with the Eaton Fuller one. I'm already switching for that. Let's go up into 5L. There we go. I just went with the standard, you know, Eaton Fuller one that's on top. So that is to come. It doesn't come with it, so that's like $10 extra. You can order that, and they'll put it on there for you. Right now, they're just dealing with the supplier for those, so that's not a huge deal, not a game breaker. And other than that, it just, I mean, the fact is that you have to take it off. Like if I go do iRacing or something, I have to take off the actual shifter to do that, which, you know, it's not the shifter's fault. But if you're not going to be changing it out that often, it's really not the end of the world. Wow, we just hit a place there this is what happens when you have coast to coast. I'll go ahead and, you know, looks like I lost, when that happened, I lost focus on the actual camera there and moved the camera around. Oopsies. But anywho, that's okay. Guys, that's a first look of it. So, pros. It's fantastic in so many different ways. I love the switches on it. They're very big and clunky, and you can move them around. It changes the feel of your shifter completely. And like I said, you don't get a medallion. You have to buy that. And also, you have to take it off and switch it out if you're doing a different game or something. But that set screw that they added really, really, really made a huge difference in all that. So, fantastic job by CSIO. I absolutely love it. And I look forward to doing more videos with it in the future. All right, dude, thanks. He's like, let's go into an invisible wall. Ah, shut up. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Take care.